Can the world really be united? Sue, I was thinking about this while on my way home. And now I'll discuss this with you all, so that more people think about it. But being honest, I am definitely not the first one ever to do it, as we have a lot of big names in history, who have tried to do the same, but failed, like British to Mongols to Russians. And the reason for their failure was that they were aiming to control and rule. But since humans possess a free will, it don't take long for them to rebel against the oppression. So we definitely can't unite the world with military might. Sue, what comes next, you may ask? Then, not being dramatic, it's religions. And even though they should have worked as a uniting force, they became somewhat opposite of that, especially after the introduction of monotheism, as the earlier religions like Hinduism, Roman, and Egyptian all had multiple gods, and that helped them to not be rigid and accept one another mighty beings, as seen from the similarities between the gods from them. But after the introduction of colonialism and invasions, monotheism spread across the world, destroying local culture, and still failing to achieve the harmony. And now, the world is slowly shifting towards atheism, which isn't great either, as notion of a godly being or beings serves as a hope. And one of the single biggest problem in recent times in creating a unified world are too many damn borders. There are around 200 countries in world now, and a lot of them don't get along with each other at all. And huge reason for that is brainwashing by governments. Creating propagandas to achieve political motives is nothing new, and general public is made to believe that certain country is our friend or foe. And when these emotions spread, they becomes real, and people from both those countries start seeing one another as their friends or enemies. And just in case you think that United Nations is an example of unified world, then you will be absolutely wrong, since it's the bitchiest organization out there. If you are a strong country, you matter. And if you are small, you don't. And if you have never heard of it, there is a special power called veto, which only 5 countries have. And as long as they all don't agree to a thing simultaneously, nothing happens at all. And even though another big 4 countries are trying to make their way into the veto zone, being Germany, Japan, India, and Brazil, I think Australia should get it too, lol. But in reality, none of these will ever get the power. So this arbitrary power is what dividing the world. So the big question arises, what should we do? Well, nothing. Just like the video, and subscribe the channel. And one day, I'll unify the world. And only extra thing that I want you all to do till then is rise above hate, and start seeing world as your family. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Just keep grinning and aura is mine.